Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. The Federal Transportation Administration has awarded the City of Greensboro 2 substantial grants which will support operations and the purchase of new buses for the Greensboro Transit Agency, or GTA. A $1.45 million grant will support increasing the service frequency on Route 15 from hourly to every 30 minutes. The service operates on weekdays along Yanceyville Street and Brightwood School Road. This is the last remaining GTA route with 60 minutes of service. With this upgrade, all GTA daytime routes will offer 30-minute frequency except for Crossmax Purple, which is 15 minutes. The other grant in the amount of $1.8 million will go towards the purchase of 4 clean diesel buses. The new fleet will replace vehicles that have outlived their useful life. The city will provide 20% matching funds for the Route 15 service and 15% matching funds for the purchase of the buses. For more information about the GTA services, visit the city's website. In other GTA news, Greensboro residents can share ideas about a proposed expansion of the Greensboro Transit Agency. As part of Go Borough, the city's long-range transit plan, staff wants the public to review a draft bus network and complete an online survey by June 30th. The draft bus network is based on feedback from thousands of residents and stakeholders. It proposes more than doubling the current investment in GTA and a half-cent sales tax increase to provide the following benefits: several crosstown routes without switching buses at the downtown depot, shorter wait times to get to the highest interest areas, service to new stops including the Piedmont Triad International Airport, 3 on-demand transit zones where riders can call for service similar to the Uber or Lyft model. The improved bus services would be rolled out in phases over 10 years depending on funding. For more information about the Go Borough plan, visit the city's website or contact GTA Marketing and Communications Manager Kevin Elwood at 336-412-6309. The Greensboro Human Rights Department and the Culture Crew Employee Resource Group are sponsoring the 3rd annual Essential Toiletries Drive to benefit local refugees. Donations are being accepted through May 31st. Essential items include baby powder, diapers and wipes, bar soap, shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, dish soap, sponges, feminine hygiene products, laundry detergent, toothbrushes, and toothpaste. Non-bulk size items are preferred for easier delivery and transit. Access the group's Amazon wish list to make a contribution. Donations may also be dropped off at the following city facilities during regular business hours: Central Library on North Church Street, the Cultural Arts Center on North Davie Street, Lewis Recreation Center on Forest Lawn Drive, Medford Operations Center on Patton Avenue, and the Melvin Municipal Office Building on West Washington Street. Donations will be given to refugees who attend the World Refugee Day celebration from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, June 22nd at Hester Park. For more information, contact Liz Alverson at 336-373-7960 or Shadi Zidan at 336-373-2674. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
When it comes to healthy eating, small changes can make a big impact on your health. Do you know what they are? Instead of using white refined flour for your baked goods, breads, and breakfast foods like pancakes and waffles, would be using whole wheat flour. It's going to have more fiber, which keeps you fuller and more satisfied, and it's going to have more minerals and vitamins as well. To add on to that, you can incorporate dried oats or flaxseed meal, hemp seed, chia seed. All of those are going to provide the same benefits, and you can use them in place of breadcrumbs. For your baked goods, in place of chocolate chips or candies, try dried fruits like these dried apricots. Dried cranberries or raisins could be used as well, or you could use nuts like walnuts, almonds, or pecans. Instead of butter, shortening, or animal fat, try heart-healthy oils. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, sesame oil. There's many out there on the market. It's specifically for baking though, you could replace the butter, shortening, or oil with an even lower calorie option that adds a hint of sweetness by using mashed bananas or unsweetened applesauce. Instead of using salt, experiment with herbs and spices for flavor. Many of us mindlessly add salt to foods before we even taste them, and herbs and spices will open up a whole new world of options. Many of them have great health qualities that promote long life and well-being. Mindfulness can be used in many different aspects of your life. For mindful eating, this means paying attention to what is going into your body, what is on your plate, how it tastes, how it smells, where it came from, and practicing mindful eating can get you better at listening to those hunger and fullness cues your body is giving you. Here are some tips to help you get started. Turn off the TV and other distractions. Research shows you eat about 14% more when you're watching TV while eating. Same thing goes for eating in front of your desk at work, checking emails, multitasking, eating in the car when driving, or with your phone or tablet in front of you at the dinner table. So put away the distractions and focus on what is on your plate. Savor that first bite. Eating really is meant to be an experience. Savoring your first bite is going to help you get more enjoyment and satisfaction out of your meal and snack time. This means you have to take your food and put it on a plate or in a bowl where you can see it. No eating out of the box or out of the bag. You're gonna eat more that way. Slow down when eating. If we're eating quickly, it does not give our stomach time to send the signals to our brain that we're full, and we often end up overeating. By slowing down, we can again get those hunger and fullness cues more clearly, and you can do this by putting your fork down between bites, sipping water between bites, and aiming for meals to last between 20 and 30 minutes. So I hope you got some great ideas for our healthy alternatives that you can use this year. For more information, visit conehealth.com/healthy eating. I'm Kate Watts.
The memorial breakfast for Dr. King will be planned using a new committee framework, and the Office of Sustainability and Resilience invites you to its speaker series. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The City of Greensboro's Human Rights Commission has revamped aspects of the committee that plans the annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Breakfast. The changes will enhance the committee's effectiveness and efficiency as it organizes one of the city's most prominent annual celebrations of Dr. King. The MLK Breakfast Committee will continue to plan the breakfast, determine the program theme, and identify the keynote speaker and community participants. Under the new guidelines, 12 residents and 4 city employees not in the Human Rights Department will comprise the committee. 6 residents will have prior experience on the committee, and the other 6 will be new. The Human Rights Commission will determine the group's final composition. Residents who wish to serve should complete the online application. The committee will meet virtually twice a month. The members will serve 2-year terms and become eligible for additional service after a 2-year roll-off period. The 2025 MLK Breakfast is tentatively scheduled for Monday, January 20th. The Office of Sustainability and Resilience and its Greensboro Sustainable Landscapes Project will host a free speaker series. The first topic is Stormwater 101, taking place at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, May 22nd at Gateway Gardens on East Gate City Boulevard. In this session, the City of Greensboro's Water Resources Department Public Education Coordinator, Lane Roberts, will explain the 6 primary sources of pollution in our waterways and how you can be a part of the solution. Roberts will share easy stormwater solutions for your yard. This program is ideal for individual residents, homeowner associations, businesses, or neighborhood groups. The Greensboro Sustainable Landscapes Project is offered in partnership with other city departments and community groups to encourage residents to use environmentally friendly landscaping practices to enhance the natural environments in and around their homes and businesses. For more information, visit the city's website. The routine water quality preventative maintenance program has ended. The program is designed to maintain and optimize the water quality in the city's drinking water distribution system. Greensboro has switched from chlorine back to chloramines, which is a standard disinfectant approved on the federal and state level for drinking water. A temporary taste or slight odor is normal and does not adversely impact the water's quality. Both chlorinated and chloraminated water are safe for drinking, cooking, and other general uses. For more information, visit the city's website or call the Environmental Protection Agency Safe Drinking Water Hotline at 800-426-4791. Training, development, and apprenticeships are all for the taking to prepare our local workforce. Coming up after the break, find out what's on tap at Guilford Works. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The Workforce Development Board is on a mission to offer a host of opportunities to prepare people to enter and thrive in the workplace. Joining me now to tell us about Fresh Starts and ConnectEd is Fred Henry. He is the Deputy Director of Guilford Works. Hello, Fred. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So a lot is always happening through Guilford Works. Tell us some of the latest projects you're working on.
So one of the things we're working on is a Fresh Start initiative for reentry programs. And we're actually hosting an expungement day clinic that's going to take place on May 28th at our NC Work Career Center in Greensboro. But outside of that, there are a number of workshops that we have to the public regarding digital literacy and just things to help folks build durable skills related to their communication and resume prep and things of that nature.
Okay, so back to Fresh Start, the reentry initiative. How does this impact the workforce? For people who aren't familiar, you just mentioned an expungement workshop. What does that mean?
Yeah, so it gives people an opportunity to start over. So if there are background issues that's prohibited individuals from getting employment in certain occupations, we have a law firm that's coming on site to address some of those issues and work with individuals through the process to help clean their records. But one of the other things with the Fresh Start initiative, we've also partnered with Dan River, the work farm. And so individuals who are transitioning out of the system have an opportunity to come to Guilford County, get connected to some of the resources, and upskill those individuals and also provide wraparound services to help them get started.
And that's fantastic for those with a criminal record. Now, Guilford Works recently received a grant from Golden Leaf for advanced manufacturing. How does this help to enhance our talent pipeline just right here in our area?
Yeah, so I think the Golden Leaf grant is really going to help us really provide some additional service. Guilford Works has a number of grants, and a lot of it's really targeted for certain populations, and there are additional stipulations as far as eligibility. But this kind of broadens the scope that we can really be more intentional in serving those in underserved and marginalized communities with skill sets in STEM to help to build the advanced manufacturing ecosystem here in Guilford County.
Excellent. Now, ConnectEd is another initiative that Guilford Works is promoting. How does this support credentials for people who must have credentials for their work?
Yeah, so ConnectEd actually stemmed from the GJ30 initiative, a study, and it actually is about credential attainment. And it's a broad scope when we look at in-demand careers within this region, whether it's in healthcare, transportation, logistics, but also there's a focus not on the education, but in-demand skills. So it could really support short-term and long-term training to help individuals become more marketable and get into the workplace.
Excellent. Now, Guilford Works is never sleepy. It's never a slow moment. Your annual report has all sorts of things, as you just referenced, all the initiatives and the grants, but 5,000 people can claim employment because of the work that you and your team did last year. What types of jobs did you fill, and what kind of jobs are you looking to fill in the coming months?
Sure. So a lot of those individuals who obtained employment through our system in the areas of manufacturing, healthcare, retail, especially when you look at retail sales, and then the transportation logistics occupations. There's also been individuals in the craft skill trades when we look at the construction with the electrical and welding and those HVAC positions. So there's space there, but there's still a big need to fill more because of the tight market situation.
Yes, and we have so many new industries coming to Greensboro, Guilford County, so I'm sure that gives you job security, as you will need to help all the folks fill those positions that are coming new online.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Fred. You have so much going on. We know you're busy, but you took the time to come in and enlighten us on all things Guilford Works. Come back and let us know about future programs as they come up.
Thank you, Carla.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. These City Council meetings take place in the Katie Dorset Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The Greensboro Police Department is using a new tool that frees up officers to respond to emergency calls while allowing residents to file reports online for non-emergency incidents. The department is using LexisNexis Risk Solutions to capture calls such as property crimes and traffic complaints. Residents should not use this self-reporting system if anyone was injured. You must be at least 18 years old to file a report. Reports can be issued on behalf of someone else who needs assistance using the system. The incident must have occurred inside the city limits of Greensboro. There's also a new community crime map that will display the type of crime, the date, time, approximate location, report number, and the reporting agency. The online system will also allow anyone involved in a vehicle crash to obtain an online copy of the report without a fee. Public copies of incident reports will still be available at no charge and in person at police department locations during regular business hours. To access these new tools, visit GPD's website. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first prepare to mark your calendars for the places to go and things to do on the town.
I'm Dave, and here's some special events happening this week on the town. Visit the Van Dyke Theater, located inside the Greensboro Cultural Center, on May 10th at any time between 10 a.m. through 9 p.m. to experience Immersive Green Hill. This is a free presentation of artist Robin Vuchnick's immersive installation titled Shift, commissioned to pay tribute to the state of North Carolina in honor of Green Hill's 50th anniversary. Learn more online at greenhillnc.org. The Choral Society of Greensboro presents its spring concert on May 11th at the Huggins Center on Greensboro College's campus. Enjoy Song of Wisdom from Old Turtle, as well as the Hayes Requiem. The concert is free, but donations are appreciated to help sustain the City Ensemble concert series. Learn more online at greensboro-nc.gov. Comedian Nate Bargatze, hailed as the nicest man in stand-up, brings the Be Funny Tour to the Greensboro Coliseum on May 12th. The Tennessee native debuted last fall on Saturday Night Live and regularly appears on the late-night talk show circuit. Learn more about the Grammy Award-nominated comedian and get tickets at GreensboroColiseum.com. Experience a true gospel legend, the incomparable Lady Tremaine Hawkins, as she delivers an unforgettable concerts program May 12th at the Tanger Center. With a voice that carries the message of faith and redemption to the deepest corners of the heart, Hawkins is an enduring figure in the gospel music world. Learn more and buy tickets at tangercenter.com. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents, and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The Housing and Neighborhood Development Department is seeking proposals from qualified consulting firms skilled in developing fair housing plans for local government and U.S. housing and urban development. The selected consultant must conduct an analysis of impediments to fair housing, a housing market study, a 2025 to 2029 consolidated plan, and present HUD program standard operating procedures. All plans and studies must be completed with the goals of Housing GSO in mind. The 10-year plan was approved in 2020 to improve access to and the condition of affordable housing in Greensboro. Housing GSO has 4 primary goals: provide affordable rental homes, reinvest in neighborhoods, provide access to home ownership, and provide supportive housing. A virtual Q&A session will be held for interested consultants 9 a.m. on Wednesday, May 8th. Final proposals are due by 3 p.m. on Monday, May 20th. For more information, contact Shanta Lewis Fleming at 336-373-4636. Coming up after the break is our Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to Creative Greensboro. The city's Office for Arts and Culture celebrated Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Attendees met local artist Sachi Deli. The evening offered a host of activities and live entertainment, uplifting Asian American culture, such as traditional dance performances, basket weaving demonstrations, art exhibits, and a vendor fair. The event was sponsored by the Greensboro Jaycees and Yes Weekly. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Connect GSO, plus GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.